Hey everyone, welcome back. So I was scrolling through the news today and something caught my eye, something big in the world of artificial intelligence. The Biden-Harris administration just outlined a coordinated approach to harness the power of AI for U.S. national security. Now, I know we've talked about AI before, but this feels different. There's a shift happening and it's kind of a big deal. In the past, it seemed like the government's stance on AI was a bit, vague. They talked about safe and trustworthy development, making sure AI doesn't lead to discrimination. All important stuff, don't get me wrong. But it always felt a bit fluffy, like they weren't fully grasping the enormity of what AI could mean for our future. But this new National Security Memorandum on Artificial Intelligence, it's got a whole different vibe. They're using strong, decisive language, words like galvanize, which means to shock or excite into action. They want to galvanize the federal government into adopting AI to advance national security. That's a powerful statement. They're not just talking about AI as a cool new tech trend. They're positioning it as a crucial element of national power. They're saying, we're going to build the best AI, and it's going to be a big part of our national security. That's a significant shift from the more cautious, wait-and-see approach we've seen before, and it got me thinking, why the change in tone? Why now? Is it because other countries are making strides in AI, and the US doesn't want to be left behind? I couldn't help but feel a sense of déjà vu. It reminded me of other pivotal moments in history when the US government took decisive action to mobilize resources and talent. Think about the Manhattan Project during World War II, or the space race in the 1960s. In both cases, the government recognized a monumental challenge and responded with urgency and purpose. Back then, the tone was also strong and assertive. The government didn't just hope to develop the atomic bomb or to land on the moon, they made it a national priority. Scientists, engineers, and manufacturers were brought together, often working around the clock, to achieve what seemed impossible at the time. It feels like there's a sense of urgency, like they're acknowledging that AI is going to play a pivotal role in global power dynamics. It's stuff that could impact our everyday lives. All right, so let's break down what's actually in this memorandum and why it's such a big deal. First off, the memorandum sets out three main objectives. Ensure that the United States leads the world's development of safe, secure, and trustworthy AI. Harness cutting-edge AI technologies to advance the U.S. government's national security mission. Advance international consensus and governance around AI. Now, the language here is strong and assertive. Words like galvanize and concrete and impactful steps show that the government isn't messing around. They're acknowledging that AI isn't just another tech advancement, it's a pivotal factor in national security and global influence. One thing that stands out is the focus on leading in AI development. The US wants to be number one in creating safe and trustworthy AI. This isn't just about innovation for innovation's sake. It's about ensuring that the AI we develop aligns with democratic values and protects human rights, civil liberties, and privacy. But here's where it gets interesting. They're not just talking about domestic policies. The memorandum specifically mentions countering adversaries who might use AI for their own national security purposes in ways that don't align with these values. While they don't name any countries outright, it's pretty clear that they're referring to nations with different approaches to AI development and use. This brings me to the point about international governance. The US isn't just aiming to lead in AI technology, they're also aiming to shape international norms and standards around AI use. That means working with allies and partners to promote responsible AI practices globally and to discourage or counteract misuse by other nations. Another crucial aspect is the emphasis on the supply chain, especially regarding advanced chips needed for AI development. Remember the CHIPS Act? It was designed to boost US manufacturing of semiconductors. The memorandum highlights the importance of securing and diversifying chip supply chains. This is vital because chips are the backbone of AI technology. Interestingly, there's a mention of TSMC, the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, which produces a significant portion of the world's advanced chips. The US has been working to bring some of that production stateside, with new facilities in Arizona reportedly surpassing Taiwan in production yields. This not only strengthens our supply chain, but also reduces reliance on foreign manufacturing, which can be risky in terms of national security. The memorandum also addresses the threat of economic and technological espionage. Competitors might try to steal US technology to gain an edge. By making the protection of our AI sector a top-tier intelligence priority, The government is signaling that they'll take strong measures to prevent such theft. Moreover, they're setting up the AI Safety Institute as the primary point of contact between the AI industry and the government. This institute will be staffed by technical experts who understand the rapidly evolving nature of AI. It's a way to ensure that the development of AI is guided by people who truly grasp its complexities and potential risks. Now, let's talk about the National AI Research Resource. The memorandum emphasizes the need to empower researchers at universities, small businesses, and civil society organizations. AI is moving too fast and is too complex to rely solely on a small group of large firms. By broadening the base of who can contribute to AI research, we encourage diversity in thought and innovation, which is essential for creating robust and trustworthy AI systems. All of this points to a significant shift in how the US government views AI. It's no longer just a technological advancement, it's a strategic asset crucial for national security and global leadership. There's a clear recognition that whoever leads in AI will have substantial influence on the world stage. So, what does this mean for us? Well, for one, it highlights the growing importance of AI in various sectors, not just tech. If you're in any field that could be impacted by AI, which, let's be honest, is pretty much every field, it's worth paying attention to these developments. It also raises questions about how AI will be integrated into our daily lives and what safeguards will be in place to protect our rights and privacy. The government's emphasis on aligning AI development with democratic values is encouraging, but it will be crucial to see how this plays out in practice. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this. Do you feel more confident knowing that the government is taking a strong stance on AI development and national security? Or does it raise concerns about how AI might be used in the future? Let's get a conversation going in the comments below.